Why did the lights actually go out? Is there a storm?
We have it listed for 285,000.
This shit doesn't move. That shit moves.
Oh no.
15 grand or 10 grand or something like that.
10 grand, yeah. And I made 10 grand on this with zero investment.
Dude, this shit doesn't move. That shit moves. Well, here's another example of what we like to call a Roman buy. In other words, something he fell passionately in love with and feels like there's value there, which I'm not arguing there is or isn't value there, but to hold that stuff on our books long term doesn't make any sense. And I've showed him this over and over again, yet he still goes out and does it.
He's saying he didn't get the support. He didn't get the support ticket. And I'm wondering if I assigned it to you. No, because if you didn't get the support, it's an issue. That means something went wrong.
Or you just did it. Or you just did it wrong.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay, give me your phone. Do you have Zendesk on your phone?
Yes.
Let me see.
Okay, it's in my office.
What you failed to understand for months and years is we're trying to go in a certain direction. And you just don't adhere to it.
We are in
no, you're
that
not.
direction.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Tell me what the problem is here.
There's one problem when you're in a business of making money and you have to handle inventory, okay? Take the passion out of the purchase, okay? And you have to do what makes sense for the company. You want to have passion about watches, collect them for yourself all day. But if it doesn't make sense for your company and the stuff doesn't turn, yet you need to reinvest capital back in the stuff that does turns for people that want it, then that's where you go. Don't put it in the things that sit and take forever to sell, because we've seen what that happens, what that does, and it's not effective. It is so abundantly clear. And he gets excited and throws something in the mix. Then it'll sit and safe for 2 years. And you pay interest on it. And it becomes more expensive, and then we sell it for cheaper than we were supposed to. That's not a business model. Sorry. 6 watches sold this week. But also, there's like a bulk company order. 4 green OPs headed straight to Dubai for a very big company you guys might know of. Very, very good value buy. This is the the 𝗙𝗰𝗄𝗽 2015 Royal Oak in titanium. What's really nice about this is the price tag. So this is the same dimensions, same everything as a 26331 ST. However, obviously it's in titanium. It's numbered 1 of 200, and overall, I think it looks probably one of the best looking chronographs that they've made. Something like this you can pick up around that mid-30s price point, maybe even lower, like around the lower 30s. So fantastic watch. I could go to Dubai, deliver those, but I don't think Adrian would let me fly all the way to Dubai to deliver 4 green OPs, but who knows, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, and like this is wild.
And he made it over time. Like it's not like he was working on it every day.
We should just mess with him and tell him that it is an offer of $250,000.
No, actually, some customer wants to see like additional, like a video and additional images, and so
let's do that.
So one of our jewelers actually made this chess set by hand with 14 karat yellow gold and white gold and tempered glass. And I actually have a client that was very, very interested in this piece, asking for video and extra photos. So you never know, maybe we can make this deal happen. I have a newfound, I was telling Vlad, I have a newfound respect for this guy. I mean, I knew he does, you know, the jewelry, this and that, but like this, like that's like really crafty of him. I think that's really impressive, especially this is all solid gold, white, yellow, gold with tempered glass. This is very cool. Mythical creatures and stuff. This is very, very dope. I think this was impressive. So if anyone's interested for $285,000.
And it's what, solid gold?
Solid gold. All of them are solid. So he took molds and had them filled with the gold, obviously, and all that stuff. So it's pretty impressive. So all this is handmade.
Yo, so that 2024 15510 was supposedly from here. Is there any movement a little higher we could get that 15510, the AP? It was supposedly from us.
I got an idea. No. How about just no? I sourced the watch for like 1,000 more than what I just offered him back.
No, I'm wondering if I could get. He's like, listen. He was like, I just don't want to. I just bought it a couple weeks ago, and that's what threw me off. So I was like, I wonder if. He's like, maybe you could just get the watch that you're trying to get me down a little. I said, yeah. I said, sure, I'll try my best.
The problem with that is this trade doesn't move the needle for us because we have to pay out an exorbitant sum of money to make nothing. And that's what happens here. You're gonna have to lay out 200 grand for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
This isn't like an even trade.
Yeah. This is an issue we see all the time when you turn around on your watch so quick. You're just asking to kind of get murdered. Like, that's kind of what happens. No, I mean, realistically, though, that is a quick turnaround. You get crushed. It's like you didn't give, and there's no opportunity or window to make it.
I sourced a watch for somebody. I'm giving him 5% back what he paid 3 weeks ago and wore it. 5%.
Yeah.
How's that not fair? I don't understand.
So we're firm at 45. I'll just try to get the watch
him where
down.
he needs to just be like, how much out of pocket do you need to be to make the deal work?
Yeah.
Do not let them send you on a wild goose chase. You know what I mean? The firmer you are, the more confident you appear, the more success you're gonna have. Like the moment they sense that weakness, people like that, then you set an example and you set a trend moving forward. Then every single time you're gonna make no money on them, and they're gonna spin your wheels.
Do you remember what it sold at? Because I feel like that was good. 45. I'm looking at like, so the watch at 50.
Sold to him brand new. I sourced it for him. I think he paid like $49,000 or something, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that not fair?
I asked for $1 per Google review at the end of the year. I think that's
$1 per Google review.
I'll give you way more than that, brother.
that's a joke. No, but we're at a 4.6 when I first started here. We're at a 4.8. And I think I have easily over 200 Google reviews.
We're talking about Google reviews?
Yeah, they're right here. They're all in order. Newest, Kevin.
Roman.
It's just insane at this point.
Yo, Eric, get Roman.
219 is the
We have
best.
an invoice for the 5980.
What are we doing here? What is the shouting?
We're getting a deal done. Kevin is very, very passionate.
in Japan, by the way.
Why?
It's the Japanese television. They came to interview me today.
No, they never
it was
did.
it was again about the Trump sneakers. I had to mention my.
Well, they're like 4 months late, these guys.
Usually they're ahead of the curve.
I know,
Kevin.
these guys came
When
a
I
little
was-
late.
When I was in Tokyo, I felt I was there like 2018 or 19. I felt like I was there in 2038. It was like the most futuristic shit ever.
We're just talking about how our Google reviews are now up to a 4.8 instead of a 4.6 when I started.
I
here.
told you, you're gonna be
I had over 100 Google reviews.
What's $1 per review?
Oh, no, it was just a point. It was just a funny
It's like-
thing.
it's like
Because I didn't think I had
it's
that
like
many.
$15.
I want to say what these numbers are.
Oh, we're selling a paddock right now. We're just trying to figure it out. Doing some deep math here. Now we're just trying to figure out.
So what's 425K and 190K?
No, 42.5. Sorry, that's
Trade.
pretty sloppy. Trade difference total up against what my cost is, but I'm talking between two people.
What's the watch?
We're gonna see who will bend
That's so
more.
funny.
What's the watch?
He just there's nobody more passionate
Sorry,
about a deal than Kevin.
don't take
He
it.
is the definition.
No,
of
it's a 5740. I'm sorry,
I
my
said-
mind's just all over the place.
I said it before.
Oh wow, look at this.
When we first hired him, I thought he was fake. Like I thought his enthusiasm was fake.
219, 5740, 2024. I need to see more than
You
this,
need it
buddy.
brand new?
I need to see more than this, buddy. Yeah, brand new. He said it is. Let's see. I'm a buyer at 215.
Why are you shouting at your phone?
I write in caps too.
We noticed that
Yeah,
by your
Kev-
emails,
Kev
by
writes
the way.
it
So
Okay.
all the dealers say stop yelling at me. I'm like, I do it for my accounting so she could see the font. I don't want to hear
Don't let
that.
Tanya hear that.
Oh no.
Plus
I didn't
840?
know that was deal of.
I cannot stand him.
No, like, why are you
give
making
a-
it so hard for me? Like, at least see, like, immediately. So I say we're a buyer at 215, we'll really smack there. All right, so obviously we don't want to say any names here, but this is just to give you guys a behind the scenes look that sometimes there are very difficult deals to make happen with specific people. But if the deal is good, we make it happen.
You see that number?
I'm saying where, hold on, sorry. Where he was.
All right, my shot.
This one?
Bad boy out with my rich and
Yeah,
mill ball.
it threw me off because they're both 917. I guess they're both. Let's say it's this
Oh
guy.
my God. Say that again. Come on.
Can I show you how it's done? Let me just show
Oh.
let me just show you how it's done. I don't golf on Sundays. I don't have the proper stance. I don't do any of that stuff. I just put it in the hole.
Hey, yo.
Oh, you motherfucker.
There it is.
Imagine if we landed 215 on this. Then we're really golden. That's pretty
Put
good.
that shit in the hole. Oh, you motherfucker. Adrian, what were you saying about the lights? I'm sorry. It was the fire alarm last episode. This episode is going to be the lights going out.
Said you bought a watch so unbelievable the electricity went out.
I think we have a qualified applicant here. And as soon as I printed this resume out, that's when the lights went out. So this guy's probably lights out. Would you care to join me in Avi's office and discuss this?
I gotta make 1 phone call, 2 phone calls, like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. It's fine. But so yeah, Gal, can we hit the fire alarm while we at it? By the way, do you think this looks ridiculous on me? Because this is what I gotta wear when I go to visit Brabus.
I can't see it.
All right, let's go out to the light. I mean, it's doable, right? I mean, I used to wear a 47mm Panerai, so is this doable, Adrian?
Why not?
Okay. I mean, if I'm gonna go to Brabus, might as well, right?
My question is why did the lights actually go out? Is there a storm?
I know.
Which magically go missing if you need it.
Too bad I can't see it.
I mean, you can see it.
Hold on, bro. I got you. There you go. Look at that.
Ooh.
If you haven't noticed right now, the office is my complexion.
Wait, what? Now, if I said that.
If you said what?
If I said what?
If you said what?
I didn't say anything.
Roll this shit.
I didn't say nothing. It's fine.
I mean, honestly, did you contact I for Fraud?
That's what I was going to do now because he said he's waiting for the funds because he has to convert from his currency to ours before we can even run the card. So before I even run it, once he said we're good to go, I'm going to send them the stuff to make sure that we're good, and then we can go. So basically, in a situation like this, I have a client that's actually from Brazil, and he wants to pay via credit card. There's no problem with that at all. However, there is precautions that we have to take prior to running the numbers. So with that being said, we have to take these precautions to make sure that there is no fraud risk, and we end up losing a watch with no payment.
There's no way you can send a bank wire transfer?
He said he can't do it because over there he said it'll just take too long. He wants to get this done. So
Contact I for Fraud. I would say
just send him the stuff now.
Explain the situation from start to finish, because I don't know. Does the card match the passport?
Yeah, it's the same
The name?
thing. The same name, yeah.
I will contact I for Fraud, explain the situation. You say we have, not that we have our doubts, but we just want to make sure to do our due diligence, because international, multiple cards. Yeah. There are a lot of times where international clients try to buy very expensive watches, and there are cases where bank wire transfers, and it's very rare, especially in today's day, that can take a while, and there's certain due diligence that the bank does, and it takes a while to send a SWIFT, and it depends the country. But a country like Brazil, for example, here's a client that wants to purchase expensive Patek from us. He wants to use multiple cards from Brazil, and that's always usually a red flag for us, and we've seen situations where there is fraud in those type of circumstances, but there are also a lot of cases where it is legitimate and they just need to pay with multiple cards because some cards just only hold certain limits. But we reach out to our guys that run these cards for us and do a background check on who the individual is and give us the green light before we can process the transaction. So hot.
Dude.
It was so hot yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah? A problem customer? Yay. How do you take it?
Quality control, noticed an issue with the watch. The only issue I have is that it's a Vacheron patrimony. And I've had multiple Vacherons and I've sent 2 off that service. In fact, just sent 1 off in May. They will send you an update of it, at least expected, and usually it's, they'll give you a time frame. And I haven't been able to get anybody to call me back and give me an estimate of what Vacheron has told you guys. And that's the only thing that's kind of troubling me right now.
Understood. I personally don't know exactly which one it is, but I will make sure to follow up. You said you were working. Who are you working with?
It was with Anna.
Anna. Okay. All right. Let me go downstairs to our inventory manager who manages all the repairs and see what's going on here. It's for Vacheron Constantin patrimony, right? And you said you sent it in March.
Yeah, I bought it back in March, traded a watch, gave myself some cash, and like I said, we just kind of been sitting here.
So when did you send the watch back for service?
No, it never left. I've never received it. Like, I've never seen it. I've never had it.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is you bought a watch from us, it required a service, and you have yet to receive it.
Correct. Y'all caught it.
I see. So probably during quality control.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Quality control.
I see.
Caused an issue with the crown, which, like I told Anna, I was like, hey, I understand. I'm glad y'all caught it, and for me, it was kind of, look, I don't have to have the watch right now, so.
Understood.
And I'm still willing to be patient with it, but at this point,
Absolutely,
I'd like to get some
I
updates.
totally understand. I totally understand where you're coming from. I will make sure to get on it right away and see what the status is. All right. Well, one thing that we cannot get away from in this business is the fact that we work with mechanical instruments and they break and they're faulty and services are required. I've seen it happen with new watches that literally come out of boutiques, and it's just something that we do our best to try to mediate to the best of our ability. And when things are out of our control, sometimes service parts take a while, sometimes the watchmakers take a while, sometimes it's like things that are out of our control and we have to relay that information back to the customers. He seems like a very patient guy. It's been 3 months and he hasn't gotten his watch back, so we're going to make sure we follow up and see where his watch is. And if we can't make it work in situations like that, if the watch is just way too bad, we'll just replace it with something else. One thing I can say is I hope there's an answer. The one thing that I hate is when there's problems and there's no answers to the problems. People go, oh, I don't know. Well, who's supposed to know? Let's see. I feel like I'm walking into the ring right now. In my head. Наташа, скажите мне, есть такой?
Есть такой. На
Да.
сервис отправили, никаких они мне не дают.
А кто?
Watch Central.
Watch Central you're talking to, okay.
Я им пишу, он сказал, никаких апдейтов нету, никаких они эстимейтов ему не проводили. Вот они отправили, все, мне ничего не дает. Я every month я с ним в
Alright, so it's that Watch Central's been there for 3 months. I'm gonna give him a call right now and see what's going on. This has been too long. I think we need to replace this watch if that's the case. Here is a situation that sucks because with brands like Vacheron, sometimes even Lange & Son, they're some of the most difficult service centers to work with because only they can get parts. So I would assume this watch needs a part. And once you send it off for service, sometimes there is legitimately no communication from our watchmakers to the manufacturers, and that creates problems always because then you're the broker in the middle left holding the bag because one guy's not giving information, I can't give information, and the customer is always the one that loses in these situations. So I'm going to give them a call, see what the situation is, and if they can't give me any answer or leeway for a watch like this, we'll probably just have to go out, bite the bullet, buy one, and just send it off to the client so he doesn't have to wait any longer. Dom, what are you working on?
Working on a couple different things. Right now, I actually have a client coming in. He's interested in 3 different watches. Not really about the watches, it's more about the price point. He wants to stay below $30,000. I know we can't really move off that budget, and he wants to be like a little bit less than that. So I had a couple different options. This case is full of different things in our inventory, however, all at different price points. But I kind of narrowed it down to 3. 3 different watches, completely different in my opinion, but they're all in the same threshold of price that he wants to be at. So now we have to kind of figure out if he's interested in these pieces, if they're fitting his style, his everyday life. So let's kind of get into it. I guess we can show you. This first one is a Rolex Daytona mother of pearl diamond dial. This watch is awesome. I really like this piece. However, it is definitely more, I guess you could say, flashy than the rest, right? The dial itself is very, very prominent. It's just one of those things that's very, very unique, and I love it, but for everybody, it's not an everyday piece. The other one I had an idea on was this Omega right here, this all-gold Omega with the green dial. I mean, my favorite configuration, Rose Olive's one of my favorites, and then you go into the Date 8 from Rolex with the green dial. So they're 2 of my favorites as well. So obviously I'm going to like this one. And then the last one I had was what some called the 2023 release of the year, which is the two-tone GRNR on Jubilee, the GMT. But overall, the Jubilee bracelet on the GMT is definitely underrated. Obviously, so many people like the Sprite, the Batgirl. So all these 3 price points, he should be here in about an hour, I think. He's coming from New Jersey. New Jersey, shout out New Jersey. Hopefully we can make a deal because I know he's interested. Definitely wants to buy today. So I'm going to try and get these ready, take some pictures of them, send them over, and we'll make something happen.
I have a surprise for you. Look at this beauty. Mel came in and we set it up. This is, wow. So these are obviously the 14 karat white gold pieces, and then these are the 14 karat yellow gold pieces, the tempered glass, even the feet here, I guess we could call them, also 18 or 14 karat white gold. So, and this is like, you need 2 people to carry this. Every single piece here is handmade, all hand molded, filled, all that stuff. So, I mean, take a look. Queen, yes. Queen, king. I mean, Don't ask me the rest of them because I have no clue. I heard these are bishops.
You got a, what is it, king, queen, so then you got bishop, knight, rook, and then your pawns.
What is this, a bishop?
No. That's a rook.
Oh, rook. Tells you how much I know about chess. Do you want me to set it? I'll set it up.
Which side do you prefer?
The gold side, the yellow gold side. I'm all about the yellow gold. That's just more up my alley. It's warmer on my skin.
The gold that they date. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the white face. But okay, so let's do this one first. So how should I do this? And wait for you to get back? Do I wire money first?
So talking to a client of mine, he's interested in a stainless steel Daytona, but trying to make a decision between the older model that's been discontinued or the newer model. What I'm gonna do is I'll, if you're set on the older version, then I give me like maybe a few days. I'll see what's available. And I'll present you. And are you okay with it being brand new but an older card, or do you want like the 2023 or?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I didn't consider that, but I think I'm okay with it. I think the one that you had was a 2022 last time that you were like, yeah, I got this brand new 2022.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't bother me, honestly.
So I just wanted to see if you're particular about that. If not, then I'll just, I'm gonna look around for the best option.
Yeah, if it helps sourcing it better, I would.
So look, at the end of the day, it's just as easy for me to find a new one as it is an old one. So that's why if you're set in the old one, that's what I'm gonna find, because I can get the new one, no problem. It's just a question of if you're okay with that.
But in your world, do you think the newer one is it better? I mean, this is where I did need a little guidance. So in terms of the differences in your world, do you think it's a better bet to go with the newer one?
I don't. I think you're safe with either one. There's, so it's in my world, that's either one is a good watch.
Yeah,
so listen, if tomorrow I get one in stock, a new one in stock, and it's an amazing deal, then of course I'll let you know.
My wife still didn't pull the trigger on anything either, so I did promise her that after I do this, we take care of her before something else too.
Okay.
She's,
and you wanted the 36 millimeter?
Well, I mean, I shouldn't. She's pretty sure, but she really liked that mosaic one. Is that one difficult to get, that mosaic one? I think it was on the face that she had mentioned in the 36 millimeter. I think it only came 36, right?
Yes. No, look, nothing is really difficult. There's the question of price. But whenever you're ready, we'll find you something good.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
I'm inputting into the system. I was like, well, who did we buy it from? He gives me the invoice. I look at the invoice. It's a guy we do business with. He's like, he gave me the cost with that and a couple other things, and he goes, split profit. Like, wait a second. I was like, we pay for the full bit, pay shipping, insurance, not even split costs? Split profit?
On this?
Yeah.
This is in there.
Yes.
Oh, bro, I'll go out and get it. I'll go out and get another one. You know, we already got a client for this anyway.
So my phone blows up every day from every angle, from people inside the company as well as outside the company, asking what something's worth or what I would buy something for. Well, here's a situation in which we bought a Patek Philippe. Roman asked, what are we paying for? I gave him a number. The watch came 3 weeks later from Europe. We paid shipping, insurance, and duties on it. Then I come to find out that not only do we pay the full price, we're also splitting profit with the guy we bought it from.
This is like, this is as good as it gets. Like, this is as good as it gets. Seriously.
Bro, what the hell? What the actual fuck, man? I'm like, input in the system. He's like, yeah, split. I'm like, what?
Why would we do that? So we put all the money out?
No, listen, there's people we do that with, right? And we'll split the payment, right?
Yeah, I know how it works.
I'm not trying to be like a greedy guy. It just didn't make any sense.
Dude, this bracelet, you could wear this as an ankle monitor, like you're on house arrest.
That's what
I put this on and this thing. Bro, look at this. Check this out.
That's what you call uncut. Why don't you tell the people what the real
The only uncut I know is Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler.
What's the real look at that. What's the real clock on the wrist?
RM004?
Good
wow.
Man. Not only is it a 004,
getting better,
but it's recently serviced, which is everything.
Which is
everything.
Dude, you learn to appreciate it now when you see like the new heat that comes in and you put this on. You kind of like this better.
That's like
I kind of like this better. As crazy as that sounds.
For real, now that you both are here, this week we have no distractions. Anna's gone. Alex is gone. Roman is gone.
Roman's going too.
Yeah, Roman's going for.
Where's he
London,
going?
right?
He's going to Europe. He's going to visit some people in Germany, London.
I'm going in July, so
What I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is like, us three here got to carry the team.
I know.
We got to absolutely.
Gotta put the team on my back. I gotta see the chiropractor today because how much I've been carrying the team. My back's hurting. I gotta go see the chiropractor.
Where you at this month?
Oh, now or yesterday? Now I got a fair chance.
The guy sells one paddock. He's carrying the team.
No, I sold more than one. I sold 6 paddocks in 12 days.
Sell a paddock every other day. You're selling like 100 paddocks a year. The best part about this business is the unknown. Like you could be in just in a funk and a slump, and you be sitting there, you get a phone call. I'll never forget it. This was like 10 years ago. I remember I was sitting there. I was like, sales were really down. I was leaving the next day to go to DR, Dominican Republic. I'm sitting at my old office, and I get a call in from some dude. Right? I'll never forget. And you know, you listen. We give everybody a chance, but like the model he asked for, I'm like, all right, is this too serious? It was a 𝗙𝗲𝗄𝗃 sapphire tourbillon. Right, super high retail.
Right.
I found it in a matter of like 1 hour with this one supplier. An hour later, we had a wire, and then an hour later, I walked out the door and I went to DR. Like, it was like a good.
You
hit,
must have
too.
felt awesome.
No investment, one phone call, and it just made the month.
It's great when it's that easy. Unfortunately, they're not all that easy.
No, hell.
Some are that easy. Now I am learning that some of the bigger deals, again, I might get killed for this, but some of the bigger deals are more of the easier deals or the more so-called smoother deals. Sometimes it's the smaller deals, which again, I value all deals the same. You can check my Google reviews if you think I'm just saying that. But anyway, I value them all the same. But I'm noticing sometimes the problems do come on the smaller end purchases. I'm not saying no purchase is small. I'm just referring to like, you'd be amazed that spending 200, 300, 400, 500 grand, it's a more laid back transaction. You would think it'd be like more like, it's not like that. It's usually like that on like the back girl.
Yo, we should make you a custom tee.
What's that say?
You know how Drake has that album Views?
What's it say?
Reviews. With the tower, right?
Reviews.
What?
Yeah.
With the Philly Liberty Tower reviews.
Let's see if I got a new one today. Let's see. Go live. Let's see. People at this point just feel like family. I'm about to give my last name. Everybody's a voice now. To the right.
I love
No,
it.
to the right. To the right. Right there. You don't even know where it is. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on the old ones too.
Traded purchase with Kevin. Transaction was seamless.
It's the whole site.
Dom, what's up, dude?
I'm on there. Keep going. I'm on there. Keep going.
You gotta beat this.
I'm on there. I'm keep going.
Of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
10 out of 11.
Oh, there's
11 out of 12. 11 out of 13. 12 out of 14.
Oh, dude, it's nuts. It's insane,
Who's
bro.
Dubois?
It was 46.5 high on a 15.510 green dial, brand new.
46.5.
Why don't you just sell ours for less?
He doesn't. I tried to sell him that one. He wants a new. But he was just telling me he tried. I think I can try and sway him, but he wants to see both options. But I'm gonna try and sell him this one. But the problem is, he wants to know a new option too.
Tell him it's gonna be a $5,000 difference. We're gonna clean. There's only a few
That's
minor.
what I said. I said we can get it polished if we really want
Alex
to.
sold it new. He sold it to his boy Worf like the weekend and traded it back for something else.
Yeah.
We can clean it up, make it retail ready, save $5,000.
Yeah. Guys, we walk into this office daily and just bombard Adrian with questions, and the response time is absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna put him on the spot now. I want to get rid of my Panda. Yeah. What should I post it at? Well, I gotta work towards the next one. I want my 5167. I'll treat myself before December, guaranteed. That's for sure. I'll make it happen.
So I'd rather you sell it when you're ready and enjoy it for now.
Yeah, I probably will. But I'm saying, where should I list it? What do you think? They've been getting crushed lately.
What year car?
23.
23 car?
Yeah, they're getting crushed.
I mean, I still think you should ask like mid to high 20s.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking listed for 29. That was my gut. They're cream now. They were high at one point.
Things come in waves like Pepsi's.
I know.
Remember they were like 24.
I know.
Now they're like back like 20% cheaper.
I know. My dad actually. Remember when I was telling you about him rocking it? He wants a seadwell. I said, bro, if you ever think in your right mind,
why not?
Bro, see, I'll never let my dad get a seadwell. Absolutely not.
Why? Oh, it's bugging. Seadweller's nice. They're supposed to be red Seadweller.
Oh no, well, I like the black dial with the red. I don't like no blue dials. No blue dials for me.
Guys, we have a goal of 500,000 subscribers, so be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode of Gray Market.